Anyway, let's get straight into it. So, Manchester United's new number 9, question to myself. Well, we have got a few updates for you this morning around the striker situation. And I think the first place to start really is this story coming out of The Athletic, basically saying that Manchester United are monitoring the situation with Moise Kean, currently of Fiorentina. He's playing with David De Gea at the moment, and he is a player that Manchester United are, out of all the Premier League clubs at the moment, says The Athletic, Manchester United are the club paying the most attention to him. He has a £55 million release clause, which is about 50 million pounds. This is active until the middle of July, so it's got another week of activity. He's 25 years of age, and of course he used to play for Everton. Lots of people saying no in the chat. Just to add into that as well, I mean, I don't want to ruin your breakfast, but this is also in The Athletic. Several free agents have been offered to Manchester United as striker options as well. Calvert-Lewin, Jamie Vardy, Callum Wilson have all been offered to Manchester United. So, welcome to the world of Manchester United. I mean, some people are, I remember when Arsenal used to be a rival of ours. Can everyone remember when we used to think Liverpool were a rival or Man City were? Can anyone remember those days? I mean, I feel like it's the History Channel. During the war, I feel like Uncle Albert. Anyone remember when we used to be a football club? Like we used to actually think we could win major trophies, and we'd look at Arsenal and go, can't wait to play them. Anyone remember those days, or did I dream it? Because I tell you what, this is a living nightmare. We're being linked and offered Vardy, Wilson, Calvert-Lewin. Who do they think we are? Maidstone United? Macclesfield Town? Bloody hell. I mean, it's just incredible what we actually are now. And we can kick and scream and say we're not that, but we are. We are that club. This is what, I mean, I can't even do an analogy for this. It's being offered Vardy, Calvert-Lewin, Wilson. There is somebody else as well. I mean, may as well get Troy Deeney out of retirement as well. I know he's got a show on Talk Sport and Match of the Day, pick of the team of the week. I'm sure, I mean, seriously. Yeah, it's, I mean, being offered those players, it's like being offered a punch on the nose or a kick in the nuts. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good, is it? That's not good. Who would you take out of Calvert-Lewin, Vardy and Wilson in that order? None. Like, honestly, I am not answering that question, Rico. I am not ranking those three, because the minute you do, you become a glazer. I'm not accepting it. I am not saying who I will take out of Vardy, Wilson and Calvert-Lewin, because that is basically admitting it's okay to go and get one. It's repulsive. It's disgusting. It's an absolute joke to go anywhere near any of those three players. Vardy 10 years ago was very interesting. I watched him quite a bit last season. He ain't nowhere near the Vardy you think he is. As for Callum Wilson and Calvert-Lewin, look, if you're sponsored by Bupa, or you've got plenty of hospital beds, or you want to get a friend for Luke Shaw, take your pick. But they're both absolutely injury prone. No. Hello everybody, today's clip is supported by Sleeper. Before we dive in, let me tell you a bit more about Sleeper. This app is making serious waves. It was the #1 downloaded sports app in the US during the NFL season, even beating heavyweights such as ESPN and Yahoo. Sleeper isn't just popular, it's because they truly deliver the best fantasy experience. You get deeper customization, more league options, and all the bells and whistles that make managing your fantasy team a blast. But that's not all. Sleeper is growing a fantastic community with several million people using it daily for their sports fix. Sleeper has a broad appeal and is genuinely built for everyone. So, if you're looking to up your fantasy game, make sure to check out Sleeper by clicking the link in the video description. Trust me, you won't regret it. But in relation to the Athletic article, which is where that's from as well, in relation to Keane, not for me. not for me. I will give you my opinion on this. So yeah, just if you're tuning in a little bit late, we're starting off talking about strikers. There's something about Rasmus and Roma as well. But look, we didn't get Delap. We didn't get Gyökeres. We're not getting Osimhen. We can't afford Sesko or Ekitike. So you are going to get a striker. And this is the sad thing. You know, we were talking about Amorim last night. Fantastic show last night if you didn't see it. I'm not going to repeat it. It was basically about whether Amorim is doomed to failure before he's even started. Based on the summer transfer window, we're probably in a worse position than we were at the end of last season, which is incredible. But I think one of the worst things you can do when you have a team that's massively underachieving and a fan base that's hugely frustrated and a media that is gunning for your manager and a section of the fan base that's already Amorim out, one of the worst things you can do in the key position in the transfer window is get somebody that even the loyal fans aren't excited about or sure about. Like, how are you going to build confidence, momentum? How are you going to fight off the media and those fans that want Amorim out if you give him shit? Like, whoever we sign as a striker, it's not going to be somebody that everyone goes, ooh, wow, I tell you what, I'm surprised by that. They mean business. Whoever we get is going to be, at best, a divider. Some people will go, it's okay. Some people will say it's a load of rubbish. That's what I'm sort of attuned to now. Like, whoever we get, I have to keep going. There isn't anybody else now. So when I see Man United being linked to Moise Kean of Fiorentina, instantly I go, no. But then I go, we've messed up. Like, there is nothing good out there now. So I look at it and I still say no, because I think £45 million for that is an absolute scam, to be honest with you. I would rather go for Mateta, who will cost the same. So for me, it's a big no. Or Watkins. And I know Watkins is 4 years older, and I know Mateta is 2 years older, but I'm not convinced by these people who tell me that, oh, Keane's a lot better now. I know he was absolutely shit at Everton, but he's better now. He's gone back to Italy and he's done well. Oh, would that be the Italian league that's a lot slower than the Premier League and a lot less intense? So you're telling me he came to the intense, quick Premier League, couldn't deal with it, went back to the slower, more technical Italian league and has done well? Big red flag. Absolutely no way do I think that this is a deal that we should be looking to do. But it doesn't mean we won't do it. And it doesn't mean you're wrong if you would like to do it. Just for me, personally, I think it's... it just doesn't fill me with any excitement or hope at all. And for £45 million, no, not for me. No. And I think we've got to be as careful as we can. A lot of people are saying, like, why aren't we going for Retue at Atalanta or Vlahovic at Juventus? And I think you've got to look at... And look, Rasmus is different because he's 20, but he also came in from the Italian league. It's a very different league, basically. The Italian league is a very different league to the Premier League in relation to speed and intensity. And this striker is going to be our starting striker. So I don't think that's the place to go and look. I'm not sure there's a striker in Italy at the moment, actually. Maybe Lautaro Martinez, but I don't know whether he'd suit what we want up front. So I don't think this is the place for Manchester United to be looking for a striker. But you've got to say it's in the Athletic and it's not the Sun. It's not the Daily Star. So keep that added in. Maybe Keane will be our new number 9. But if that... I said this to you yesterday, and I don't want to be right about this, but whoever we sign as a striker, it's not going to be exciting. It's going to be a risk. We've clearly messed it up. So I'm not going to sit here insulting whoever we get linked to because we put ourselves into this position. It is the 8th of July. Whoever we go for won't be here for the tour. It's a double-edged sword, really, isn't it? The striker we're going for is going to be, plan D, E or F, and they're not going to get a pre-season. I mean, what you want is your number 1 striker there on the first day of the pre-season to learn. What we're actually going to get is 5th or 6th choice with no pre-season. Can I just break that down for people who don't understand what I'm saying? This is like you need to employ somebody to work with you, and the job you do is quite technical. You employ the best person out there, the best in class, and you give them an apprenticeship of three months before you send them out to the world to do what you need them to do. Sounds okay, doesn't it? Best in class, 3-month apprenticeship, yeah? What Man United do is, we go and get mediocre people, don't give them an apprenticeship and throw them straight in. And that's that's not an analogy, that's literally what we do. So by not getting the best and not giving them a pre-season, we are basically buying mediocre people and throwing them straight in at the deep end. And that's meant to be Manchester United Football Club, with all the millions of pounds that are swishing around. And you look at other clubs and that, you know, the way they're run, it's down to minute detail. Goldbridge, that's the end of the clip. I'm sure you enjoyed it. In fact, I bet that's the best clip you've ever watched. So there's no reason not to subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so you never miss a clip again. In fact, smash a like on the video, because we all know only legends like videos, and you are all legends. So please smash a like on the video, and we will see you again on the next one. Thank you very much for watching, as always.